is it? We're not sure, but we're about to find out.
We're headed straight for it.
You sure it's alive?
The life support system isn't working properly. If we can't get it fixed, there's not much time.
And all that water went somewhere. We're down to half of what we had when we got here.
Then we've got a serious problem.
What do you think just because you give the order that it's possible? There is no more color!
What can you tell us about Rush's character arc this year?
Well, he's carrying off from where he left last time. He takes you further into the craziness, really. That's basically what he's doing now. When season 2 starts, he has discovered, the first thing you discover as an audience is that he has discovered the bridge on the ship. But he hasn't told anyone this, of course. He's now flying the ship. He can fly it, he can steer it. Propulsion and navigation are at his disposal. But there's other things that are in there too, and the stuff that he's trying to work out, so he won't tell anyone on board the ship that this is what he's done. Also up there in the bridge with him is his dead ex-wife. Now, what is she? Is she there? Is it his own insanity which is placing her there? Is it the ship that is manifested her perhaps in order to speak to him? And she's then joined by Franklin. Do you remember Dr. Franklin from last year disappeared in the ice? He's in there too.
Is he physically there?
He's physically there. The character of the ship, I suppose, is coming up stronger and stronger in the second season. That you begin to realise that it isn't. It's not called Destiny for nothing. It's called Destiny for a reason. And all these seed ships that went before it, the ancients didn't launch this on a whim. There's purpose behind this, and Rush has discovered this purpose.
Hi, I'm Elise Levesque, and you're watching CraveOnline.
All right, Elise, tell us what's happening with your character coming into season 2 of StarGate Universe.
Well, we pick up with the aftermath of what's happened in season 1.5. Chloe's just been shot in the leg and is miraculously healing, which raises a lot of questions, obviously. So she's undergoing not just the leg, but a bunch of other changes as a result of something that happened to her in the first season. So she's going on a very different journey this season, and is sort of, I guess you could say, separated from the rest of the people on the ship as a result of what's happening.
Throw a similar question other than I did before. You guys have been here now for 2 years.
Yeah.
And have you lost any of the, are you more comfortable walking into that mist than you were in first season, or basically being on this set every day?
I would say, yes, I'm more comfortable, without a doubt. We're all more comfortable because anytime you do something, the longer you spend with someone, the better you get to know them. The more time I spend with this character, the more I understand who he is. And the thing that's real hip about a year 2 of a show is that when you're an actor and you're doing a scene and Joe Blow and Joe Schmo walk in the room, you may have to spend a lot of time creating background as to what happened, but we've actually lived it as these characters. So I know exactly how I feel about TJ the minute she walks in the room.
Yeah.
Because there's a real history to draw upon now, right? Whereas the first year, you've got to make it up a little bit, the backstory, because there's so much that has to be understood that never ever happened on camera. You know what I mean? Like the prequel, if you would, right? Which is before it starts. No? Is that what that is?
Yeah, I agree. I think it's fascinating to have that the history of the first season to play upon, and then also just the comfort with, us as actors, individuals, and the producers and the rapport that we have. But all of that aside, the shooting style, the sets, we find some new sets this year. All of that stuff is more familiar. And we can continue to develop our characters, and now that we understand, the shooting style is very loose. A lot of times you don't know if you're on camera unless they tell you you're on camera, even if the camera's sort of pointed at you, it could be a really tight close-up on Jamil.
I'm Brad Wright. I'm executive producer of StarGate Universe, and you're watching CraveOnline.
All right, Brad, what can you tell us about what's coming up in season 2 of StarGate Universe?
Well, a lot of things happen in our show in season 2, but I'd say the biggest thing that we find out is the importance of Destiny's mission, and the importance that we be there on the ship to help achieve that mission.
That's a pretty long corridor. It's a pretty cool way to define the space, because we can come in one. We can maybe do a walk and talk that lasts for a month in this place.
Next.
So, but when we change the configuration by lifting up the walls, and it works on this side. You know, you get a window, you get a piece of machinery that wasn't there before. It changes the lighting configuration as well. So one corridor becomes 2, change the lighting, it becomes 3. These doors are all motorized, so that you hit a button, this thing rapidly turns. And then 2 grips, or one grip pulls them open like that. They're all on rails, so it's fairly quick. There's dozens of little steam things where you see the steam rising out during the show. They're all over the place. There's lights all over the place. There's, I don't know how many thousands of lights in this set, but it goes forever.
There is a disease in the water we brought back from the ice planet.
Okay. What? You're the wrong man for the job, Carl. You don't believe in the mission.
You shouldn't have left him on the planet.
Chloe was taken.
The weapon system wasn't ready. I need this ship working now.
We're not safe, are we?
Listen, lads, they're coming to take Destiny.
I'm going to save every one of those hostages, and I'm going to retake this ship.
My research has taken a very interesting turn. I may be on the verge of discovering the true nature of Destiny's mission.
You broke the code.
Yes.
When?
My skin's changing, and it's growing.
We need a strong leader right now.
This ship was named Destiny for a reason. It's another dig in outer space.
I haven't seen you in a while.
The man is mentally unstable. He's not fit to lead this mission.
There is no mission other than getting these people home.
It's never about going home. It's about getting us to where we're going. That is the mission.